Do what thou will shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law, love under will. Oh, there it is. Still. Hello everyone, welcome to my new channel. This is Crown of Enlightenment. I'll be going by the name Amun Ra. I'm just here to make an introduction video. This will be the first event. We're going to be talking about spirituality of all types. This is going to be a non-judgment, all-inclusive channel with a focus on love, health, enlightenment, learning, and progress, so that we can make this place better, the world as a whole, because it needs it. It really does. There's a lot of things that go into that. It's not just spirituality, but it's also health and how we live, how we think. It's a lot of different aspects. But I would like to build a spiritual community and make more contacts with other spiritual people of all types. I don't care if you're Christian, I don't care if you're Catholic, I don't care if you're Mormon, I don't care if you're Muslim, Jewish, Wiccan, left-hand path, right-hand path. If you just do tarot cards, whatever. If you're a shaman, anybody and everybody is included in this. And this isn't going to be a channel that's focused on me. I'm just presenting it, and I'm also here to learn too. So if people have better ideas or things I haven't considered or thought of, please let me know. I'd be happy to learn anything, as long as it's applicable and truthful, and as long as it follows in the guidelines of love. And those are the guidelines that this channel is going to be following under. I'm making this channel out of love. Love for you all. Love for myself. Love for the world. Love for life. Love for health, happiness, peace. Just love. We need to do better. I think we all do. And nobody's perfect. I'm not. I'll never claim to be. I'll always be in a state of trying to improve and learn and do better. There's no finish line. There's only a direction. So I would just like to spread this message to everybody. I think love is the law. It's the universal law. We have law of man and country and things like that, but this is the universal law. And I think if everybody conducts themselves under those guidelines, this entire world would be a much better place. I truly, deeply believe that. And we can do that too. We can do that. And there's a lot of different ways to do it. And I don't have the only right way either. I have things that work for me, things that I know, things that I use. But hey, we're all here to learn. And yeah, I think love is the law. I think it was Aleister Crowley that kind of initiated and said that. And no, I'm not a Thelemite either. I'm uncategorized, unclassified. But right is right and wrong is wrong. And I think everybody can see and understand what that is. It's not complicated. I have a lot of different opinions on things. And some probably different insights that people haven't thought of or considered before. Different methods, different practices, different questions even. I'll be happy to go into that further actually in other videos even. This is just the first of many. Please forgive me, I'm new at this. So if there's moments of pauses or silence, I apologize. But I'll get better. I'll do better. I'll get better. But let's make this world a better place. And let's build a spiritual community together. All of us. I have new ideas for different divination systems, and different methods and ways to pray even. All sorts of stuff. And a lot of it I've kept pretty close to my chest. I don't speak to a lot of people about this stuff. And maybe with good reason sometimes, because it's pretty powerful stuff. I think it's better to probably pray from your higher self and not from your lower self. I use the Kabbalistic tree of life a lot in a lot of things that I do. I found it to be very useful and very applicable too. It's kind of universal. It doesn't have a religion necessarily. But it's probably doesn't even have really a time to it even. It's very old. Nobody really knows how old it is actually. I even have ideas for an alternate chakra system. I actually think that there's probably 9 chakras instead of just 7. And I say that because 7 chakras is just reduced to the visible light spectrum where we live and exist in this 3D world. And I think that we actually have the ability to expand our field beyond that, honestly. I've related a lot of things about science to religion also. And I found it to be really useful. This world is in an ascension process. I don't know if everybody's noticed that. And if not, well, I'm here to tell you it's going through an ascension process. This is the age of Aquarius. Has anybody noticed how fast manifestations happen sometimes? Like what you think is what you create. It truly is. And it's quickening. It's happening faster. It's becoming more relevant and apparent. And I believe, my humble opinion, this is kind of a time of the great bifurcation where we all have a choice, and that choice is love or not, right or wrong, truth or darkness. It's your choice. We all have free will, and that's always respected, and that's always upheld, and I'll always uphold it too. I will always uphold that. But we all have free will. I'll never tell anybody they should think or believe like me. I'm just here to offer ideas and opportunities and to help, to spread a message, to teach, to build a community. That's all I'm here for. I think we can all do that together though, because I can't do that by myself. Like I said, this channel is about you all. It's not even about me. We just need to open up our hearts. Like people need to heal. Everybody does. Even including me. It can be a long process. It's painful. It's not easy. It kind of takes some bravery, actually. You have to really look at things objectively. Put your ego aside. That's not an easy thing to do for anybody. But it's possible. You know, Aleister Crowley actually has this saying too, and do what thou will shall be the love. Do what thou will shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law, love under will. Stating, do what thou will does not mean do what you want. It means do what makes your heart happy. Do what fulfills you. Do what you're meant to do. Your purpose. Because everybody here has a purpose. Every single person has a purpose on this earth. And I understand that in this world it's kind of complicated and messy and distractions, and it's hard to find that. It's hard to remember that. It's hard to maintain that. I understand that. I struggle with that myself. But it is possible though. It just takes a lot of self-work and self-reflection. It's one of those things nobody can give it to you. You can't just read a book. It's not about a magic word or anything like that. You actually have to do your internal work. And you gotta dig deep. And you gotta do it persistently. And without fear. Because sometimes you dig deep enough to find things you don't like. And that's okay too. No judgment. I'm not here to judge anybody. That's not my place, and that's not my purpose. I can only say the things that have worked for me and the things that I've learned. And really, that's it. But I think a lot of it is pretty universal in nature. It's pretty unbiased in nature. It's non-religious in nature for the most part. There's no religion of love necessarily. But I think that's the overall point that we all need to focus on, is doing and maintaining things out of love, including loving ourselves. And that's where it starts. You have to set standards for yourself. You have to stop being as distracted, stop bad habits, do internal work. We all struggle with it. But I would just like to make that announcement as a friendly introductory hello to everyone, and to state this channel's purpose and the general overall message. And like I said, I'd like to go into further details of different opinions, different practices, different things. And if anybody has any comments or opinions, please post them. Let me know. I'll read every one of them, because I genuinely like hearing what people think, even if they disagree with me. That's okay. No judgment. I'll probably experiment with different things, tarot decks or oracle or other divination systems, different practices, different ways of building your higher self. Because that's, when I practice anything, that's where I like to operate from. I think it's more powerful and more beneficial. But you get there through love. If you don't have love in your heart, you can't be connected to Source truly. I truly believe that. And hey, I could be wrong, but I really do believe that, though, wholeheartedly. And I've found it to be true. So please let me know what you all think. This is kind of a rough draft. I'll make it more professional, the logo and different things. But I felt compelled to at least make this video for everybody. I've been guided spiritually to do that. So that's what I'm doing. I've been learning to listen more to the spiritual guidance that I receive. And it comes from different sources, different places. Some known and unknown to me. But I'm learning to follow and trust it more. That also takes work and practice too. So yeah, I'll go into more of philosophy and different things like that. But I just want everybody to know I love you very much. All of you. No matter who you are. matter. Every single person matters. Remember that. Don't forget that. I love you all. Make the best of this life. We only got one, and we're all in this together as a collective. So we all need to help each other and teach each other and love each other, most importantly. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for hearing me out. Thank you for considering even just a word that I've said. Like I said, everybody is welcome here. Everybody. There's no judgment. So, everybody have a good day or night, no matter where you are or what you're doing. And tune in, because there will be more videos. There will be more things to learn and talk about.